control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
And he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Powell. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Lacey. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Powell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Glass. Knocked down for the tackle. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. Had a plan, they knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Washington State Cougars offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Omari Hayes, he is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts...
Wasting no time taking a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Running inside. It's Powell.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And finally, this quarterback looks human. For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Finds his big tight end. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Beavers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Dropping back, it's Lacey. It's complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Beavers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Going to the run, it's Glass. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Powell. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this young true freshman, he's got to keep his composure here because he can smell his first collegiate touchdown is right on the horizon. His eyes are getting...
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Beavers!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here.
Here's a little room there. Jumped on top of the pile.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. to throw. It's Walls. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Keeps it on first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance. Down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't full. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the move, he fires. Got a man, it's Thomas. Oh, he found a space on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Beavers are threatening in the red zone. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. Now the connection takes it to the 11. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The run inside, it's Powell. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on third down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Nice move, create some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down, running back.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense has it, they're on the move. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to run, it's Powell. Got a little grass. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Powers forward. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, and you see this. Urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The give on the counter. Turns it on at midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw. It's Walls. Finds his man. It's Beverly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Soft spot in the middle. He gets it all the way down. Five-yard line, a terrific catch and run before he stopped. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cougar!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lacey. With the catch, it's Mason. Turning it on! He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw it again. Now improvising. Slings it downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fakes to grab. At the 35, he's loose. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Stepping to the right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's got the tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Beavers in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Powell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Beavers using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Waltz. Pressure coming. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. And it's the Buckeyes trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back to your game in Corvallis. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Number 38, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Leaves it with the back.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Cougars want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Walls. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll try to take it back. The pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the WAZU offense onto the field again. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougars.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. To the air, it's Lacey. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys.
There's some room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more so when I can keep those sticks at a more...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glass. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Powell. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Beavers have pushed it inside the 20. On the draw, it's Glass. Might have a chance. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Beavers! And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Walls. Got his man.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40. First down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Baker. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Plucks it out of the air. At the 40, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Cougars look to keep this drive. running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw it again. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but a little short of the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. To the air, it's Walls. Unleashes one. It's caught.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard. As they inch close. Closer to pay dirt. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Snags it over the middle. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying play action. Touchdown, Cougars! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And you don't see this a lot. Everybody thinking from the 1-yard line, run. The big body's in the football game. The offense knows that, takes advantage, goes a little play action, and makes the touchdown pass.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Oregon State 37, Washington State 20.
Coming out with it, it's Wheaton. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And the Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Glass. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Got his man on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Glass. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. They feed him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Hands it off on the counter. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. coaching cliche goes 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes.